What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie BBQ. What I'm going to be doing today is a kale soup with turkey meatballs. I'm trying to come up with something that's pretty healthy and still hearty at the same time. So I'm going to bring you guys in so you can see what my ingredients are. Then we'll get cooking. So the ingredients for this soup are pretty simple. Let's start off with the meatballs. I'm going to go pretty simple on it. I'm going with some ground turkey, cilantro, and white rice. And Out T&T BBQ sent me some habanero barbecue rub, but you could use whatever seasonings you like. And hey, by the way, you know what? Go check out Out T&T BBQ. I'm going to put a link to his site in the iCard above and the description below. The other ingredients we're going to be using, I have some rough chopped kale, some cremini mushrooms that I'm going to slice, a few bay leaves, some potatoes that I'm going to peel and dice, a carrot and a half I'm going to slice, and some onions that I'm going to chop. So I'm going to get this stuff prepared. Next time you see me, we'll be whipping these meatballs up. What I'm going to do is just combine all these ingredients. And I'm just going to I may work this right. Actually, you know what? It can handle all this rice. Alright, so we're just going to work this in. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and get our pan ready. As far as the meatballs go, we're going to want these to be on the smaller side. So we are going to be going about that size right there. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, I know I had it on my cart, but we're also going to be using some homemade chicken stock in our soup. I don't think I have enough for the whole thing, so I will be using a little chicken bouillon as well. These are our meatballs. I'm going to throw these in the oven at 220 degrees. I don't need them to be fully cooked. I just want to cook them long enough to where they don't break apart when I add them to the soup. One ingredient I didn't mention earlier is we're going to add some olive oil. We're not going to have to be too we don't have to worry about putting too much of that in there. That's going to be something good for you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of saute my potatoes, onions, carrots, since those are the hard vegetables that are going in here. And I also am adding some garlic that I didn't mention earlier. So we're going to add the mushrooms a little bit later, as well as our bay leaves and of course our kale and our stock. Down pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms now and my kale. Alright, as far as this stock goes, I'm going to go ahead and add this in. Now, like I said, I'm most definitely going to need some more stock. So once the kale reduces a bit, I'm going to add some more stock to it. I won't be doing that on camera. I will be picking it up once this is cooked down. We need to add a little bit of some more chicken broth to it. And I'll probably add a little bit more water. As far as our meatballs go, we just want to set these in. We don't want to push them down or anything. We just want the flavor, as far as the turkey goes, we just want to set them in there so the flavor kind of comes out in these. And I'm probably just going to put one layer on here. I may have a little bit left over, and that's going to make a good snack for me. So that's looking good about there. I'm going to go ahead and top it off with a little bit more. This is like half chicken stock, half water. And now I'm just going to get some bay leaves in there. I'm going to cook it real low because I don't want the meatballs to break up, but I'm going to cook them real low. And I'm probably actually going to go on this for about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on when my wife gets home. Now when we're done, it's going to be, or now when this is done, we're going to go ahead and be ready for this taste test. Here we go, final taste test. Might take a couple bites because there's all kinds of heartiness up in here. So that was a little bit of that kale. You can definitely taste that bay leaf coming through there. The meatball is good. You know, a good option on this, I like the meatball the way it is because you can taste the turkey flavor coming through that broth. But cook half of them in the oven, leave them, set those aside. Then use half of the meatballs and put them in the soup so the flavor kind of comes through. Anyway, great recipe. Turkey, can't get much healthier than that. Thanks for stopping by No Hippie BBQ. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.